The road to 1,000 break-and runs. Rack 111. We got 9-ball, 9-foot table, 4 1/8-inch pockets using a template rack. Doing the World 9-ball tour break with a 9 on the spot. Trying to make the 1 on the side. Nice stroke on the cue ball there. Did make the 1 on the side. The cue ball almost got kicked in the upper left-hand corner pocket. And the 2 came out, floating down here to the bottom right-hand corner pocket. Thankfully, the cue ball ended up near. You'll see me switch out my cue balls here. The reason why I do this is I break with an old cue ball. I have the same exact cue ball that's also brand new. I replaced them just in case the cue ball was to come off the table during the break. This happens during 10-ball a lot more than it does 9-ball, but just to be safe, I do switch them. Looking at the layout of the table here, it definitely should be runnable. It honestly should be pretty easy. It's pretty much tic-tac-toe. We'll see if I can make it easier or make it a little bit more difficult. Usually I would just trust my stroke and draw the cue ball back, but everybody tells me I need to use the rails. So I'm trying to come 1-2 around the 7, and then I bump the 7, of course, unfortunately. And the cue ball ends up here on the left-hand long rail. What's crazy about this is the camera angle looks like the 8 is completely out of the way to pocket up the 3, but I promise you I am slightly hooked by the 8 to pocket the 3 in the side pocket. This happens a lot on streams. People think that an angle is like easier or it's different than what it actually is and so forth. This is a perfect example. I'm slightly hooked by the 8 ball here. So I must masse around the 3 ball, and now the rack got very complicating. It's going to be very difficult to play shape on the 5. Masse shot here. I'm going to elevate the back end of the cue pretty high. I'm going to hit low left spin on the cue ball, aiming to go around the 8 ball, bending the cue ball in a little bit of an arch, just like so. Pocketed the 3 ball. I wanted to come around the 6 probably. Unfortunately, I ran into the 6. I'm very fortunate to have a good shot here on the 5 ball in the side pocket on the left-hand side of the table. Things did not have to go this good. If you guys would, please hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. But yes, things did not have to go this good. I made an easy out difficult, but pocketing the 5 ball here in the left-hand side pocket, basically a stop shot, 6 o'clock on the cue ball, making sure to pocket the 5. I didn't want to draw back. I wanted to have an angle in the 6 here, which is good. Pocketing the 6 ball in the upper left-hand corner pocket, I hit that with a high left spin around 10:30, 10 o'clock on the cue ball, going 1, 2, 3 rails down here on the 7 ball. Ideally, I would have liked to have a little bit more angle on the 7 instead of being so straight in, but I do have enough, I do believe. I can send the cue ball forward 2 rails. 1, 2 rails. That's high right spin around 2 o'clock on the cue ball. Where I messed up was my speed. You never want to hit it hard enough to scratch into the side pocket. In my head right now, I'm cursing myself. I've played the game so many years. I know better than to come this close to scratching on the side pocket. If anything, come up short. But thankfully, I did not scratch. The 8 ball here, I have an outside angle to float here, like down here toward the camera instead of up toward the 9, as you can see. So instead, I just play the longer shot in the 9, bouncing off the left-hand side rail, lining the 9 ball up in the upper right-hand corner pocket. If you go back and look at the start of this rack, it should have been a tap out. Game over, lights out, start the car from the beginning, and I made it difficult. But thankfully, I did still get the run out. It's a perfect example to stay determined, stay down the ball, and just keep pushing. Pocketing that 9 ball concludes this rack on the road to 1,000 break and runs. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you would, take a moment, check out my sponsors. It's a great group right there. I thank you all very much.